Yeah. Test microphone. Uh-oh. What was I on yesterday that screwed up my microphone? A microphone chick chick. A microphone. We are midnight star. All right, boys and girls, we got a few problems this morning. I do have a cutover at 7. I should be able to multitask it. Shouldn't take too much time, but it might gum things up a little. Uh, 1, 3. A microphone chick chick. All right, the market is down. That is what I was rooting for. Unfortunately, I'm not really rooting for it. I just, that's what the market's telling me. So I'm being patient. I'm shorting Bitcoin. I had a NASDAQ short on. I bitched out. I should have left it on. E-mini's down 60. NASDAQ down 240. Hey, Kevin's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. Is it because of bonds? Bonds are the canary. Oh, we couldn't hold 595. Meat Clown. What is Meat Clown up to today? Any live stream? I'm recovering from what I think was minor food poisoning. Felt like from Chipotle. Jason in the house. Yesterday, my inside just felt like something rotten, like a decayed squirrel was passing through me. Everybody's scared. Yeah, I mean, I guess. You see that power outage in San Diego? Like that shit's getting a little scary. We got drones, advanced drones attacking a B 52 base, apparently. I mean, that one's kind of being swept under the rug. Iran has 1 million troops and we're sending maybe 15,000. Like that might not end well. I know we're in more advanced military, but those efforts will fight to the death. I mean, we do too, but the Marines are for God and country. They're for Allah and country. They might be a little bit more faithful. They'll suicide bomb. We don't suicide bomb. You don't need to suicide bomb now. You got kamikaze drones. Tom, you could just jam them. I don't know. Have you seen pictures of the Ukraine and Russia? All the fiber optics? Can't jam fiber. Doesn't take much to rig a drone up with a long fiber and some explosives. See that shit coming for you. You're cooked, bro. You better be a good freaking shot and fast. Have you seen any of those videos? That's some scary shit, dude. Mics are in the house. Those aren't the drones you're looking for. Silly. Silly rabbit. LMLG should have taken profit. All right. It's all right. These aren't the drones you're looking for. Gosh darn it. Ugh. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back in my room. Boom, boom, boom. The vampire. The world is a vampire. On average, around now is when Bitcoin continues to climb. The guy's a fucking broken record jackhammer. It's like he leans into being the asshole. He's annoying, bro. Like, he's got good analysis, but he's just too in your face about it. What news people don't want to hear. It's the news you need to hear. Like I tell you, but I'm not on Twitter fucking every 10 minutes reminding you that I'm a nuclear scientist. I'm smarter than you. I'm really good at chess, and you're going to lose all your money because you're a Kool-Aid sipper. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Benjamin Cohen has good analysis, but he's annoying AF. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he has good analysis and he's not annoying. People talking about the famines due to the shortage. Yeah. Gas is a problem. Better load up on that $5,000 pallet of MREs at Costco. Let's ask Grok about. Oh, goddamn Grok, bro. What is this fertilizer? Jason keeps talking about it. The Strait of Hormuz is a major choke point for global trade. Roughly 1/3 of seaborne fertilizer, nitrogen. Can't they fly that shit out? Helium, yeah, helium shortages are because of we're looking for like neutrinos and shit. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of, I think Radeon. Helium is for the chips. Can't we just fly that shit out? Well, I mean, we'll have to do something. Fertilizer spiked 30-40%. Melez in the house. How you doing, brother? China is restricting or delaying exports of urea. Why is China restricting? Because they're against our war? It's not a complete scenario. Domestic production in places like the U.S. provides some buffer. Why is China restricting? We can't be dependent on things like this. So majorly dependent. Well, we got to fix these problems. Just to protect their own farmers. Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. The bottom is in. Ecuador stop production of helium. I mean, there's going to be periods of global shortages of shit, but that's the beauty of capitalism. People like Elon Musk fucking build a 100-acre semiconductor plant. Sometimes you get lazy. Holy shit, Tesla's tanking. Sometimes you get lazy. Oh, we don't want to manufacture chips because it's too expensive in the U.S. Yeah, guess what? You let a country that's at odds with China right next to them on an island handle all of it. Ah, shocker. There's a problem. Tesla down 6.5. How does Daddy do it? Pappy. How does Pappy do it, bro? Does that keep you up at night? God, how does he do it? Been patient, bro. Should have kept the NASDAQ short on. Wasn't patient there. Barely in this market. I got a short on. Got a little sprinkle here and there. I was too early on HIMS. Fine. It was a small taste. Small envelope. I'm not asking for the big envelopes right now. I know. This was interesting. I don't. Power to the people. He just completely cooked his president. What is this dumb shit? The White House. Oh, yeah, I don't. Why are you wasting our time with dumb shit? Oh, different dog yapping. In addition. Notion. Is he just the dumbest person on the planet? No, he's the second dumbest. Kamala's the dumbest. Like, I've never been at so at odds with political people like I have with Kamala and Newsom. It's insane. It should be Yeah, I don't. What is wrong with him, bro? He's delusional. He is delusional, bro. He's got major TDS. He lashes out like a little kid, too. Like that shit he did with Nick Shirley was weird. I'm not, there's obviously a lot of fraud going on in our country and a lot going on in California. I don't know that Gavin Newsom's behind the hospice fraud. He's just the one in. Is his wife doing some weird shit with money? Maybe. Are they doing something? All politicians, or most of them, they get punch drunk, power drunk, money drunk. It's hard. Most people are going to end up in these positions and their morals are going to start slipping. Call has a lot of military complex business. Kelly trying to get. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't even know what I was gonna go look at. Oh, this right here. The Nasdaq has blah. No, this isn't what I. But 12 months after. Long story short, this 100% of the time the Nasdaq is up after 12 months. Yeah, I'm looking to buy when it gets cheap. Duh. That's not the one I was like making go, huh? I don't even know where I put it. Oh my goodness. You're more of a broken record than Benjamin Cohen. So I'm just calm down. There was I thought I posted it, maybe I didn't. Or good God. There was an article about all kinds of funding available. And it was gonna hit the market. Dang it. I could have sworn I posted that. I must have forgot. I forget where the money was, like retirement funds or some shit. Good God. Ugh. I got too many browsers, bro. I don't even know. Tesla continuing to tank. Gold up 45, but down. This is looking like it wants to form a bear flag. Silver, same thing. One bear flag didn't play out. That one kind of did. That one played out. Looks like it's forming another one, potentially. Intrepid Potash Incorporated. You wanting to buy fertilizer companies now? That move's already happened, bro. I mean, it's been higher. What happened in 2022? I'm not big on moving into plays like this. Oh, oil. There's going to be an oil shortage. Play oil. Oh, there's going to be a fertilizer shortage. Jam into fertilizer place. Whatever, bro. Gotta go where the money. Yeah, this is too like quick. I don't like spending this much time. If all I did was trade all day, maybe, but these are hard and it doesn't matter. You buy this, there's a 50% chance you're right. Who knows? They can announce some shit that they found we have tons of fertilizer reserves. Quick money, I guess. Go for it, dude. It's not the kind of thing that interests me. You do you, bro. A microphone check, check. I do have a firewall cutover coming up here in a bit. I'll try and multitask it. Shouldn't be too big of a wait. I'm waiting, bro. Oh, I'm waiting. I am waiting on that one. Tesla, Rocket Lab, all my plays, my Seer plays. I am waiting. God damn it, bro. Oof. 362. Rocket Lab. Oof. Oof. Isn't it time to buy when it's down? Yeah. Man, I don't think we're done. I'm waiting for capitulation. I'm trying not to get greedy here. But I'm getting a little greedy, maybe. I mean, this might be the start of the capitulation. I ain't buying shit today, son. Between now and April 6th, I mean, why do you want that smoke? You're gambling on whether or not there's going to be peace. There's not, and the odds are there's not going to be peace. I'm asking Grok. No, I don't think there'll be a resolution by the deadline. Ooh, got a little cold. A little shiver me timbers. I look like a Somalian. An Indian? What do I look like? Oh, a douche. Dun, dun, dun. Fed president will give an urgent speech. A rate hike. Oh, no. I mean, you don't know what the market's going to do if he says there's going to be a rate hike. But are you gambling long? I ain't gambling. I'm not gambling shit, son. A microphone. 122 over 96. Why do I have a diastolic problem? I took potassium this morning. Oh, that one's squeezing a little tight. Yeah, this usually means it's going to air out. Or I'm going to have to call the hospital. The guy said he would be there at 7 a.m. Guess what? 7:01. I haven't heard from him. Running behind. A little bit better on the the diamonds. Diamonds are forever. Oh, Slack message. Guess who's on site? 1 minute late. That's acceptable. Diamonds are forever. Boom Boom's brewing, son. Oh, the Boom Boom's coming. Boom Boom stream. Firewall cut over all at once. That's a problem. There is a greater than 50% chance I'm going to have to do an emergency. Be back soon. I'm growing. Ugh. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Tesla trying to bounce. We ain't buying it. I'm getting mildly uncomfortable. I don't like midstream boom booms, especially when they've been as foul as they've been lately. A microphone. I needed that, guys. Oh no! Did he already do it? He must have already did it. And it's not going well yet. New one is plugged in. Come on. New one is plugged in. Gosh darn. This is the part that sucks. Watch him have the wrong firewall. Looks like the right firewall. Oh, come on. Tesla trying to rebound again. Sometimes you gotta power cycle the cable. Because the ISP modem will have the MAC address different. And if you don't know, switches use the MAC address for packets, not your IP address. So the ISP modem will have the MAC address of the old firewall, and it can't communicate until the ARP cache flushes. I bet Dr. Payne doesn't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, of course I do. E-minis down about what they were, 60. NASDAQ down about what they were, 260. I'm a little annoyed right now, boys and girls, that the server hasn't come back up. This was supposed to be an easy cutover. But it never is, bro. Always got to be. What is going on? ISDV. Yeah, this ain't good, dude. This is not good. You guys taking forever to respawn. That's very frustrating. This is such a simple task, bro. I gave him a hello. See him typing and then he quit. Come on, brother. These people don't like it when they're down. Okay. So it looks like he got plugged in correctly. That's good. Just these, bro. You guys aren't very chatty today. Take a look at this. Try and multitask this stupid meat clown report. Warn that every day closer to Friday is bad. Oh wow. Microphone. Come on. Come on, Irene. Excuse me. Everything. Taking too long. Taking too long, bro. Those were some wild calls. What? Vic Sandes was warned as time to set trailing stops. Sure enough, we fell right through 577, no bounce, and all caps. Every day closer to Friday's playing out as bad. It's Friday. Troops arrived today. Iran. It's Iran, man. Your picture, bro. I don't want a picture. I just want to. I wonder if this thing is not powering on. I was muted the whole time. I didn't realize I was talking to you guys. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a cutover. How long have I been muted? I'm just doing a commit right now. Those things take way too freaking long. And we're done. We're done, though. Firewall cutover done. In the books. A microphone check. In the meantime, in between time, E-mini's down a little bit more. 63, I don't remember. NASDAQ 300. Down goes Frazier. I'm still half asleep, didn't notice. Were you off today? You doing those 4-bangers and you're off on Fridays? Because that would be dope. I don't know if I'd like 4 10s, to be honest. My Bitcoin short's up 800. What are we for the year? At up 1700. Up about 1600 for the year. Uh-oh. Requested it. Oh, nice. Yeah. I low-key probably would have called in sick today if it wasn't for this firewall cutover. This thing gets to 99% and then just you wonder, did you lose connection? I mean, I couldn't have. Just it's hard to have patience with a lot of this IT shit, bro. So stressful. All right. We are done. Done-zo. I think they just have a slow connection or something. Uh-oh. We might have lost it. Oh no, it's back. I think they have a messed up switch or some shit over there, bro, because this shit moves slow as hell sometimes. Cha-ching. Money, 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 money. Easy money. Oh shit, I probably should have checked. Money. HDDDI. What is that? Probably some shit I said. We are Inland Star. We're gonna show you how to do it. Yes, we are. That's weird. Oh. Money. And then the IPSECs are up, so. I think we're good, bro. Money. Money. HDDDI. How does daddy do it? I'm only up 16, 17 grand for the year. I was up like 20 some yesterday, I think. Money. City going back down. LWLG should have taken profits, bro. Tesla 364. I can definitely buy that one back cheaper. I'm going to get greedy like Ricky. Money. Palantir getting cheap. There's some deals starting to brew, guys. If you're like me and Jason, you're starting to salivate, starting to rub them hands together, son. Jason still says wait. I still say wait. I don't know what Ricky's doing. We know Kurt's already all in. We know there's plenty of crypto bros still around. Kool-Aid sipping that the bottom's in. Bro, come on. Like, how long have you been in crypto? 6 months? Have you been crypto pilled within the last year? Is that the problem? Crypto has a cycle, bro. And that shit ain't going to go up. Anyone else going to cancel their Netflix sub, their prescription? Money. 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 Hem's getting cheap. What do you think, Ricky? Hem's getting interesting to you? Circle? Ugh. For me. Oh, we finished the stupid Meat Clown report. I canceled Hulu. Hulu's one of the better ones. They have some shows on there I like to rewatch, like Justified. It's Always Sunny, Letterkenny, Shoresy. They got some other shows that I can watch if I'm really bored. They got this new detective show that's pretty bad, but I've watched a couple episodes. And then there's that show with the chick from It's Always Sunny where she's like this really smart chick. It's okay. There's that new show with that doctor in some freaking weird ass like town in like Maine or some shit. It's okay. New England area. It's okay. I mean, it's watchable if you're really bored. New season of For All Mankind came out last night. That's a good show. That is on Apple TV. The move is just to like have one or two channels, you know, until there's not much for you to watch on there, and then you cancel it and you move to like Netflix if there's a bunch of stuff over there for you to catch up on and binge, and then you do that for a month or two. But that's, I don't know. I remember my net was, yeah, that shit used to be pretty cheap. Like I didn't mind $11.99, $14.99. This is two raises in the same year, and they just got a $2.8 billion payout from that Warner deal. So they're just pushing it. They run the math. There's formulas. I don't know if you know this, but there's classes you can take in college finance, and you can get a degree in finance, and you keep running the numbers, and that we can do another $2 and that we'll lose X amount of prescriptions, but it's going to be offset with more money. So we might lose some prescriptions, but we're going to make more money. And then they rerun the formula. Oh, no, we could push it further. Okay, Pocahontas. Dude, I don't know why you're such a fucking loser, to be quite honest. Oil at 110, all of this is bad. He's not talking about the fertilizer, Jason. Why not? Trump wants control of oil. No one really wants to hold into this panic that often unfolds on weekends. But remember, Trump likes Monday calm down. Whatever. This suggests for someone with balls of steel. He spelled balls of steel like you're stealing. STAL. This might. I'm not gonna cap on him, bro. My brain has dyslexia with that shit. Rack mount. What do you? Rack mount. What? Hmm. No one. Let's see. This suggests this might be the worst before we get some tacoing. Or Trump is extending 10 days as a ruse to invade this weekend. Rumor now, additional 10K troops. We're the issue right now. It's a total gamble. There's no reason to gamble on the long. Well, okay. This is not financial advice because I'm not your financial advisor. How could I be? I don't know your financial situation. Theoretically, there's a couple ways to trade this market. I'm doing it a certain way that's honestly not what me and Jason are doing is honestly not a good idea. If you continue to do what we're doing right now, it's going to bite you. Eventually, it's going to bite you in the ass. It might bite me in the ass this time. It's almost bit me in the ass as it is. There's ways to subtly finesse it. It is acceptable to sell because everything indicates your thesis that you're going to go down. But if that thesis changes and you have to buy back more expensive, that's not the worst thing in the world as long as it continues to go up. But what I did is I mostly sold everything expecting it to go down so I could buy cheaper. That generally is not, in my opinion, theoretically, not a great way to invest. And I don't like doing it. I typically don't do it. I've done it in the past and it's almost always burned me. This time I'm getting lucky. Right. As of right now, it could turn. We could wake up Monday and Trump could taco and everything's more expensive. And then what? Well, to me, the market still says it would just be a relief that's not going to hold, and we're probably going to go into a recession maybe. So is that announcement in 17 minutes? The proper good way to invest is just to buy good stuff and hold and ride out, weather the storms. Hands down, theoretically, the best way to invest. Now, there's different ways to finesse it. How diverse is your portfolio? How much is in this and gold in this sector or that sector? You know, there's these people that are financial advisors and they are, like my dad has one and he's pretty good. I don't think this is going to be a V-shaped recovery. The supply chains are effed. Could take years to fix. I'm not as doom and gloom as you. The Strait of Hormuz will get fixed and people will come rushing out of the bushes to make fertilizer and get the oil flowing, and there's going to be a little pain. I mean, low key, if there is a ceasefire, that could, now that I think about it, that could be a major reason to go long. Because I don't know how much. So if it gets worse, like if a bunch of infrastructure gets blown up for the next month, then you can start doom and glooming. Israel started something there that they probably wasn't the smartest, greatest idea. Taking out a bunch of infrastructure, yeah. I wasn't a fan. I'm not a fan. Just take out the military targets, bro. Leave the civilians out of it. Leave the civvies be. A microphone. You're an anti. Yeah, I'm an anti-Semite because they're taking out oil and energy and hurting Iranian civilians. That's definitely a take. That's definitely a take, bro. It is definitely a take. Anyway, that was the Meat Clown report. I think we're done. No. Oh, there's actually more. The play. Possibly a strategic bounce after the first 5 minutes today. Yeah, that didn't play. Your channel is going to get taken down. You better slow your roll. Yeah, I'm surprised it already hasn't been taken down. But only for the first 2 hours. Fade after that. 2 hours, bro. No. You got that one wrong. Still risky, more preferred, cautious, slow, nibbled. No. Trailing stops. Ugh. Charlie B's talking about trailing stops on her stupid app. Trimming high risk margin. Yeah. Trimming high risk don't ever be on margin. You don't mess around with margin. The only time you mess around with margin is because you have the money in your bank account, you're sending it over, you have to buy it now, and you don't mind the 1 to 2 day lag. Only dip buying high conviction 10-year plays. Well, I mean, that's all your plays. And you say this could take 10 years to play out. Honestly, a 10-year at 4.48 is nuts. It should come down. I don't know. Not if no one's buying our treasuries. Again, the news can fade it, but wow, some pain is already priced in and some recovery seems reasonable. Yep, seems reasonable, but it wasn't. Anything goes. Kevin, do not. Yep. Complete asshat analysis today. The DOJ says FBI personal email has been breached. Oof. How is that? FBI.gov? Does he not have MFA with a YubiKey, bro? What the shit are they doing over there at the FBI? What kind of clown show is a microphone? What kind of a clown show is going on at the FBI? Password's 1111. No time to wait. Time to give you the read for everyone. However, you could clearly see which she doesn't think it's going to hold 65. Let's take a look. Do I add to my short? Chris is unsubbed from the channel because I'm short Bitcoin and he's pissed I'm right. Ugh. Dr. Payne's never coming back. Pissed I'm right. Kurt probably didn't even watch anymore. Fucking pissed I'm right. She must be listening to your boy MK. Yeah, the trailing stops. Do you use trailing stops? Low key? Like, do you use stop losses at all? Don't stop being a troll with me, Kevin. Just tell me honestly, do you ever use stops or trailing stops? The NASDAQ is officially in correction territory. Yep. Someone told you it was coming. Just in Bitcoin, someone told you it was coming. I don't remember who that guy was. Dr. Payne bought it. Yeah. No. Exactly. You think they're criminal. You think trailing stops and stops are criminal. I do. I'm not even joking. Full on strong short on the daily. What's this on? %83 confidence. It doesn't even say. Oh, the SPY. Huge, strong short. BTC short. SPY. I'm going to open up Siri to rival. Big boys monitor those stops. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for being honest. It's criminal. Not tinfoil hat. They don't monitor them. They hunt for them. They know if they can get a cascading, you can get a cascading stop loss trigger. And then their algorithms are smart enough to figure out, like, you pretty much reach the bottom of the well. October 10th? What about October 10th? That's when some shit happened and we crashed, right? But I don't remember what happened. That was the top, right? Stop loss hunting. That is not tinfoil hat. That is 100% a thing that gets done, son. Helicopter. When you're pushing 40 and headed out to drop a few hundred at the club. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, Costco. Must be like 5 in the morning. I know you can't hear it. I'm low key thinking about hooking my system up so we could start just chilling and you guys could hear everyone after the stock market dip today. I'm freaking hungry. Florida man caught. This has to be fake. Like, why would you even get arrested for that? A lot of people are mad at Armstrong for killing the Clarity Act. I don't know. I'm on his side. Stop losses didn't exist on October 10th. Oh, that's a weird take because they most certainly did. Iowa has a big egg farm on fire. Yeah, that shit happens, dude. Is it sabotage? Maybe. I don't think you've ever seen this before. He tapped him on that. What the fuck move is that? That's like a triangle fucking upside down. Threatens egg production. Caught fire. 6 million hens. 1% of the eggs. Okay. Eggs are going to go up a little bit. That sucks. Fire is under investigation. It could be a Muslim, right? Could be. If we only let what would be acceptable? Only existing blacks and Mexicans and whites. No new people. And the only new people that can come are from whites from Europe. Would that solve all our problems? Is that what some people suggest? There's one thing I know. White people can be just as corrupt as anyone. They can be more ruthless, corrupt than anyone, son. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you know that. They're saying the Strait of Hormuz is closed. When is this emergency meeting? An urgent speech. Is me Kevin covering it? Nebraska had like 1 million acres burning and they hardly any reporting. Well, global warming's fake. Global warming's fake, guys. Is this the start of... maybe. I mentioned earlier it could be. I'm not counting it out. I am not counting it out. There's a lot of bad shit happening right now. I told you that the deck's stacking right now for mostly not good. Mostly not good. Jason, you want that capitulation? I do too, brother. How anxious are you to buy some deals? Are you low key rubbing your hands together and drooling all over yourself? Because I am. Gonna get worse? Yeah, I think so too. BT stomach. I told you BTC was going and where it was going and when. I can't wait for Dr. Payne to show up and ask me, what do you think the bottom is on Bitcoin and when for the 87th time? Fucking broken record. Dr. Payne in my ass. Cheap Tesla would, hell yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. I want to get 1,000 shares of Tesla and it'd only be like a third of my portfolio, a quarter of my portfolio. Are you kidding me, bro? Hell yeah. Getting greedy, getting that Rick greed. Getting that Rick greed, son. A microphone. Bitcoin 66. That's on the cash. Spot 66.1. Ethereum night below 2000. ADA getting destroyed. Night holding up. I'm not really liking that. I have a buy order. Look, I have a buy order in at 500,000 night at a penny. I think another like million or 500,000 at 5 cents or half a penny. I'll buy it at that cheap. I don't know that it's a good buy. It's a lottery ticket. That thing could go to $1 the next bull. I am so down on altcoins. It's not even funny. I think investing in altcoins is extremely degenerative. Like you're gambling hard. There's a scenario where altcoins don't do that well. I didn't know he was on. Can he sing?
table and sing the whole audition to me. Now listen, I'm a professional. It didn't sway my. You are the sunshine of my life. Ooh. That's why I always stay around. You are the apple of my eye. You stay in this heart. Sorry, Alan. Can I just say before you start, thank you.
He didn't have he has a better voice than me, but he probably shouldn't have gotten. He probably shouldn't have gotten past the first round. Alts are dead. Yep, Jason's coming around. When I come around, my invention can create matter in all three forms. You know, there's more than three forms of matter. There's gas, there's liquid, there's solid. Does anyone know what the fourth one is? I'll give you a cookie. Don't Google it. Don't grok it. Just pull it out of your ass, bro. This is like 1970s physics right here. This is what they thought in the 70s. This is what they taught you in your textbooks when you had chalkboards and fucking overhead projectors. D's? Yeah, the fourth state of matter is D's. I wouldn't expect your simp ass to know. Says she has questions for Mr. Beast. Who fucking cares? Fuck you, Elizabeth. I nice what you said about Netflix, but you're a Corns Woodstock was chaos. Yeah, whatever. Tech stock valuations are back to lows. Seen around the April 20 tariff shock. We're going lower, bro. Breaking Eric Trump cryptocurrency is going to replace traditional finance. Okay. Probably, but not anytime soon. U.S. Halton withdrawals, real estate fund. You don't have your money. I don't even know what he's talking about. Sarah Connor is definitely a smoker, bro. Like multiple packs a day. Have you seen her? She's on Resident Alien and she looks like 3-4 pack a day. She was hot in her day too. Streamer mag dumped an alligator. Wow. What the fuck? Kick banned him. He was arrested. Now with. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. I mean, was the alligator? If the alligator's attacking you, I think it might be okay. Why did the other?
I can't hear shit.
And they both get arrested? What a bunch of. They should all get like accomplices to alligator murder, bro. She didn't know. She did not. She smoked too much, bro. I'm surprised she doesn't have lung cancer. What's her name? I can't think of her name. What Octus? Linda, yeah. Is Linda Hamill. This is what Grok is used for, guys. This is my number one purpose for using Grok. Is she a smoker? I already know the answer. You're too late, bitch. Is a longtime smoker. She still smokes. She was a heavy smoker, often described as smoking up to 2 packs a day during the Terminators. Yeah. Raspy voice, invisible aging, and sun exposure. She has been open about it. Camels and Marlboro Lights on set. She had quit at one point, but started back. Yeah, she didn't fuck around. Some people will tell you smoking's not bad for your health. The same idiots that think global warming's not real. Yeah, Tom, it's normal. We're just going into an ice age. Or we're in a normal period of warming. We'll go into, yeah, we might go into an ice age. That's actually true. It might be delayed too. Some say it's been delayed by up to 100,000 years, which means it's been delayed indefinitely because we're going to runaway greenhouse. It blows my mind that with all the greenhouse gases we're pumping into the planet, that people think we're not warming the planet. Blows my mind. That's about the most sound science. Oh, but Tom, there's scientists that say, yeah, those scientists are fucking idiots. There's like 3 of them and they're all dumb. My question to you, if you don't believe in global warming, why risk it? Why take the gamble? And why not be a better person anyway? You know what I mean? Why not be more green? Why? Even if you don't believe in global warming, be a better person. Don't litter. Recycle. Oh, recycling's a scam. Okay. Everyone thinks that and no one does it. You're right. Don't get an electric vehicle. Electric vehicles are made by carbon emission. Dude, it's all little bits. Little bits here and there. Replace it slowly. Get off oil. There is more. Elon's right. There is more energy from the sun than we could ever use. And nuclear. I mean, I would prefer just figuring out how to harness the energy from the sun and calling it a day. Nobody seems to care. Some people care. I care. I mean, I'm going to be dead. So it's not, I feel sorry for future generations. I mean, they're all more and more of a vagina anyway. They're not going to be, no one's going to be able to fight when we future generate. I mean, countries like Iran are going to be the ones that are going to dominate globally militarily because they're not. They still, you know, they teach you to be tough over there. There's no money harnessing. Yeah, there is. What do you think? There's solar companies are not making money? That's the dumbest comment of the year. So apparently, I don't know what the Fed said, but it doesn't seem to be tanking the market yet. So on yesterday, confirming the firewall, she also included, we also need a dynamic group called we will need this new group created by Monday to stay on our migration, go live. Then when I mentioned I attempted it, I ran into an issue asking how would you like to proceed. She says we will create a dynamic group. What do you, I'm just like, why did you even ask? Nasdaq down 273. Doesn't seem like anything. That announcement at 8 was probably fake. Fake news. I was working on my Trump last night. I made a little progress. I don't know that I can repeat it. You got to talk from deep in your throat. I don't know. It hurts my throat to even try. Nobody's fighting sun energy wars. Yeah, currently. That'll change. Soon it's going to be lithium and silicon wars. How does daddy do it? Shouldn't have sold calls on my hymns. I don't know that I want to do it now. Maybe I do. I don't. What did I buy this shit at? 24? I mean, volatility isn't bad. Fuck it. I'll sell one. Yeah, I guess. I think they need to understand who should be in the group. Either way, I'm just like you said, they need to this done before they go live. But they say we can't have this set up until migrate. This is the world's longest run-on sentence. Microphone check. Folks, we have very little time left. Oh, just calling people out for not getting your Huntress training done. Damn. Gosh, good for you, buddy. I'm glad you're making money. I'm also very proud of you for doing the smart thing. I'm glad you acknowledged that it was a lottery ticket. I'm glad you can't lose now. I'm very happy for you. And I want the rest of them just to go up. I hope you get max value after the rest of these lottery tickets. What? I hope you make so much money that you gush all over your room. All over your pants. I hope you crush it, bro. I hope you can get your bathroom redecorated. What's next? The kitchen's done. What's next? Don't you want to move out of that place soon when the kids are old enough? Where is my favorite ROFL? It's not showing up and frequently used. That's lame. Did they get rid of it? Rolling in the deep. Boys and girls, I don't know. I'm waiting on a fence quote. So I told you about my neighbor whose dog was getting out. She was blaming my fence for her. There's a fence that goes down our backyard, and then it splits off with a little return. Her side has a gate, my side has a return. It doesn't have a gate on that side. And that part's connected. Boards were falling off my part of the fence, and she was blaming because boards were falling off mine. It was why it was falling off hers. And I'm just like, what? The shit's falling off because it's 30 years old. It has nothing. Yeah, mine's falling off. It needs to be replaced. So she complained to our management company, and the management company sent me a letter saying, hey, we got a quote and we want you to share costs on the fence. And I'm like, okay. I look at the quote. It's going to cost me $800, which is fine. I would love to get my entire fence done for like $5,000. Love it. I'll do it right now. But she has a fence line, or they have a fence line, and I have a fence line. I'm like, no, you replace your fence. I shouldn't have to do shit. My shit could keep falling down and you can put up your fence. Now, if we want to swap that and that be shared, I guess. What would you do if you, I talked about this the other day. So this neighbor, I do have a legit shared fence, or it's my fence and she doesn't have one and she shares it with me. Great neighbor, by the way. Don't hate, participate. Yeah, I'm not sure. So do I just go with the shared fence over here? But I don't think they're going to tear mine down unless there's extra charge. Maybe I just do that. I don't know. What does it do to the property value? You know, only. I don't want to hate, but I'm annoyed that all this is happening right now because she's blaming me. She's a good neighbor too, by the way. The only problem I have with her is her dog won't shut up, even when she's home. It's gotten a lot better lately. Maybe because I kind of low-key mentioned it. I currently, there is a fence line with my neighbor. We both have our own fence. Is it better for property value to each replace our sign or swap it to a shared fence? What do you think, guys? Often or partition is generally better for, I don't live in Sacramento, but so Grok, remember, it's got a low-key memory going, it looks like. It knows I live in California and assumes I live in Sacramento. Why a shared fence? Unified appearance to curb appeal. Two separate fences can look mismatched. A minor negative. Clear property. A shared fence. Eliminate. There we go. So upgrading in the future is less. If your neighbor is difficult to work with. Go for the shared fence. Does it matter what side has the post? Yeah, which side does matter? Oh my goodness, bro. Face inward toward the property that owns the property. It looks cleaner, more polished from the outside. I don't know that I fucking care. Poster, let's see. A fence where one side shows while the other side mismatch. It's really a major value driver. No statewide law. I guess I would just. I'm going to tell them that they need to put the. What do you think? I'll be a good neighbor and I'll tell them to put the posts on their side. Friendly neighbor. Slipper. Yeah. Do I tell her to put the posts on her side, right? I'm just slightly annoyed that I have to deal with all this. It's good. I have the money. I should replace my fence. I low key need to get motivated to get my floors done too. Simp and Alapato in the house. Alzeco anime. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Adzeco anime. What are you talking about, bro? I low key were just telling to tear down my fence. No, I'll be a good neighbor. State Farm was there. What kind of flooring should I get? I also want to add flooring in my house. What should I get? I know there's like some new shit that's better than like laminate. What are you talking about curb appeal for? Let's see. Laminate, tile, no. Carpet, no. Affordable. I am thinking something along the lines of laminate, but worried about uneven spots in floor causing bowing. LVP? What is LVP? LVP, rigid core, more flexible, thicker, better resale appeal. Yes, mini Sacramento, quality laminate, luxury vinyl plank. Is that the move? Is that the newer stuff? Is the move. Ask specific about rigid core SPC. Does it last longer? And predict how much for 1,200 square feet. This is what this channel's about, me redecorating my house. Lasts as long or longer, 15 to 30 years. $5,000 to $12,000. Damn. 6,000 to 9,000. 2 to 7. Is it comfortable to walk on? You're gonna refloor the, yeah, except for the bathrooms and kitchen. It's generally comfortable, especially compared to hard concrete and some hardwood. Soft and more forgiving. Pleasant for daily walking. I mean, I've been walking on cement for years, bro. I don't have carpet in my hallway and living room. So what the fuck am I doing here? Worried about. I have a crack in my floor cement a couple millimeters wide. Can that just be filled in? Gonna cost 10 to 15K? Nah. Why do you gotta get all like dick mode? I don't think my foundation's fucked. A couple millimeter wide crack, or about the width of a credit card or slightly more. (1/12 to 1/16). Hairline to narrow cracks under 1/4 of an inch are extremely common in concrete slabs. Common in Sacramento. They rarely indicate. Gonna need a wrecking ball. Yeah, I mean, low key, that's like, that's the mentality I have. I don't know if that's the same mentality you have. It's just like, fuck, look at this crack. Just demolish the whole house. You know? Low key. But I just fill it in, put some LVP. What is this shit called? LVP over it and sell the house. Next owner's problem. Major foundation problems? Psh. They sold it to me like that. I'll sell it to the next loser. I don't love it, but the dog eat dog world when it comes to real estate. You've been walking on that concrete for years? Yeah. It bothers me when I look at it and see it. Drives me nuts. It annoys the shit out of me. It's like a fucking scratch on your car, bro. I don't know. It's like 2 or 3 millimeters at one part. All concrete. I've seen that in these. Yeah, I considered that when I actually got the house, and I started ripping out all the carpet, staining the concrete. But you still can do it. I don't know. I don't know that it's makes sense where I live. I think from a resale value, putting in some LVP is going to be a lot better resale value. And I'm going to like the look better. Dark. Do some dark LVP, some dark wood. Of course, concrete's cheaper. All you got to do is pour some shit on it. All you got to do is acid, put acid on it. Fucking done. Pour this acid shit on it. You're done. Versus ordering a bunch of LVP and paying someone a shitload of money to put it in. You're going to save a fortune. You still there, Ricky? You go back to sleep, you little bitch. That's a 366. Oof. How is that at the low? Or has it been lower? No, it's been lower. It got all the way down to 361. Little gap down. What do we got on Tesla? There's some gappers here. Pretty sure. Pretty hard to find, though. I remember there being a gap down at like $67. Yeah, there's some gaps down here. I don't know if those are going to get filled. Do your part for the environment and get some solar. I want to, but I also don't know that I want to stay in this house. I might, just because it's a nice small house, and you know what I mean. The bigger the house, the more work it is to keep it clean and shit. So, yeah, I have everything I need in this house. The only thing I don't like is being semi close to a train and hearing that at night and the neighbor's dog. Other than that, it's a good neighborhood. I don't hear the train with the new windows unless the window's open, and then I fucking hear it. But it's a nice small house. I wouldn't mind a little more kitchen room. I wouldn't need a huge upgrade. Home sweet home. Get solar. I would love to have solar panels and a couple of solar walls, but I mean that's a $50,000 bill right there, bro. Have a backup generator. You just need one of those like easy to start gas powered jobs. If you lose electricity, can you use your Tesla Powerwall to generate electricity? And does it still get recharged from your solar panels? Because I don't think when your electricity is off, your solar, if you lose, but maybe because of the Powerwall, you have a solar system during grid outage, your solar panels continue to produce electricity. Your Powerwall system goes into backup off grid. If no power walls, you are screwed. Screwed. Right? Yeah, of course they're great for the environment. I know you're probably trolling. You're pretty much screwed. They are grid tied. You can have a generator. Have one of those things where you flip a switch and turn on your generator, but I'm low key. Let's see this move again. I've done 37 times at least. Let me get a quote. Schedule Y Solar. Order now. I'm freaking hungry. Solar panels. For my Sacramento home. Average bill, we'll say 500. It's not that much, but I mean, the rate it keeps going up. 9K system, plan for future use. It's only $233 a month. Electric vehicles 1, home edition, no. New pool, no. New family members 1. 15K. 270 or $118,000 saving. 1 power wall. 12.8K. Home prices are coming down. I don't know. They've been saying that for years, and it's always like a blip. Can I add if I go Tesla? Is it easy to add panels and power walls later if needed. No. Additional panels cannot be. They treat any expansion as a completely new. That means a second array. Jesus. That's a fucked up. I don't want to lease. Finance. Ooh, that's $350 a month. 29 panels, 4 days average backup. That's probably fine. One power wall. 12.18K system. I had solar quoted before. I wonder what they recommended. I'll have to find it. Solar proposal. What was this one? Here, 5.28 system size. That doesn't seem right. The fuck are they thinking? Where's the attachment, bro? Solution 9K. I'm using a because they have a better. We're looking at earlier previous usage 6,500 kilowatt hours. I guess I would have to look at my last 12 months and determine how many kilowatt hours I used. 12K system seems like it's going to be fine. The problem is I'm going to want to run the air more, you know? So I got to account for that too. Because you don't want to get solar, and a lot of people do that. Well, I got solar. I can just run the air more. I can run the heater more. I can not worry about the electricity use. But if you go over, they ram it up your butt. PG&E rams it up your butt. They charge max value on your overage, your true up bill. Have come down a lot. I'm glad I didn't buy there. I would have been underwater. I think it depends on the area. Let's take a look. Zillow. I'm freaking hungry, guys. I don't think my house has changed much. It was 348,000 in 2022, and it's 360,000 now. It was 369, so it's come down a little. I don't know that I would want to live in. The only reason I want to live in Santa Clarita is to be next to my family down there. I don't know if I really want to live there. Too expensive. Castaic area is pretty nice. Too fucking many people and earthquakes. Yeah, it's not fucking expensive, dude. 800,000 700,000. 1,400 square feet, bro. 1,700,000 or 700,000. It's a fucking ugly. I mean, it's an okay house. Actually, 2,000 square feet. Nice house. Santa Clarita, 700. I mean, $250,000. 750,000. Here is a Meet Kevin special. Looks like, I don't know if this is a townhouse. I thought maybe it was like a multi-unit you could rent. This is low-key, it's just a townhouse. Why the fuck would you want to pay $650,000 for that piece of shit, bro? It looks like a normal house with some add-on extension with a normal house. That's the ugliest looking thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, boys and girls, I got to get to work. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. No way. My shirt's still on. Have a great week.